What's your pattern? So let's say that I'm saying that this car has 440 kilometers of range and I drive 300 kilometers a week. So in theory, if I charge it every Sunday, we are good. But is that what you do? Or do you come in every day and plug in your car for charging? Because in my building, I see two Nexons. One of them is always plugged in. Whenever it is parked, it is plugged in. And the other one never seems to be plugged in. So obviously that person has a different method than this person. So we'd just like to know, what is your most common way to do this?
The question still remains for me for EVs is, will I be able to use it as easily as I would like?
Okay, you can help us answer this. So I'm assuming that you're watching this on the app. And if you are, on Kartikeya's profile will be a question saying, how do you charge your EVs? This will be a post. And what I want you to do is look at your electric and how you use it and answer two questions. One, how do you charge your electric every day, assuming you're only using your home charger? What's your pattern? So let's say that I'm saying that this car has 440 kilometers of range and I drive 300 kilometers a week. So in theory, if I charge it every Sunday, we are good. But is that what you do? Or do you come in every day and plug in your car for charging? Because in my building, I see two Nexons. One of them is always plugged in. Whenever it is parked, it is plugged in. And the other one never seems to be plugged in. So obviously that person has a different method than this person. So we'd just like to know, what is your most common way to do this? Because to me, a car that takes 11 hours to get from 20 to 100, it sounds ridiculously long, but that's roughly the amount of time you come home and stay. But do you like the idea of starting every day with a 100% charge or not is a mind state. And I want to understand that mind state. Second, if you've traveled out of town with your electric, whether it is a very common trip like Mumbai to Pune, which is a 130-40 kilometer run, or you've done a longer distance trip, and we know that people in circles who've given us reports on this, how do you plan and manage your charging? And how convenient do you think these solutions are? Whether you're using an app, whether you're using Google to figure out where the chargers are and then stopping again and again to see if the chargers are available or not, whether you're facing issues saying it says 120 on the board, but now that 5 cars are plugged in, I'm getting 10. Whatever these these challenges are, what your solutions are, how you plan this, I'd like to know, because so far, every single travel story I have seen where an electric has been featured, it talks about charging. Whereas when people travel on ICEs, they travel and talk about the people they met, the places they saw, and how pretty everything was, etc., etc.
Correct.
And it is very rare in certain parts of the world where fuel itself is a conversation, where saying it wasn't available. Because remember, worst case scenario, you'll usually find somebody with a plastic bottle full of petrol that you can buy at a ridiculous price all over the earth. Bottling electricity so far has not worked. So I'm not being snarky about it. I really want to know. So Karthik's profile will have a post which will simply say, how do you charge your electric? These are the two questions that we would like answered.
And this is the scenario that I'm waiting for. That where you get to an electric vehicle, you drive it, and you just say, it's a good vehicle.
Yeah.
It's whether it's electric or not should not matter. The point is that it'll deliver on everything that you want and expect from a good car.
Yeah.
Full stop.
It should do what a car does.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So
I'm telling you, I see EVs. Today, this will change. Electrics will solve it. I have no doubt about it. I'm super optimistic about it. But if you were to try and argue with me that they have reached that point today, that means you're doing a very small amount of things with your vehicle. As soon as you expand the scope, it does not today do the same thing.
Hello. If you enjoyed this clip, which means you're into good conversations, and that's what we're all about. It's really hard packing in the essence of an idea into a 60-second clip. This 3-minute, 5-minute video would have given you a sense of that, and you can enjoy this entire conversation in its full glory on the MotorInc channel. So why don't you head out over there and subscribe to that, and you could subscribe to this channel as well if you enjoyed it.